Also, the way our freedom struggle was led by lawyers, from Mahatma Gandhi to Pandit Nehru, Patel to Dr. Ambedkar, almost everyone who led this country was a lawyer. It came from University of Delhi, Faculty of Law, where I was an LLB student at Campus Law Center. And we were blessed to have some of the finest law professors of the country teaching there, not just in legal field, for that matter, any professional field, be it law, be it medicine, be it architecture, be it any profession. Having good mentors and good professors is the key to success.
And is preparing for now LNET or CLAT or any other exam for law. So what would be your one last advice?
No, I think once you are preparing for law,
Hello to all the viewers, welcome back to another episode of Ekosphere, and today we have a very esteemed guest with us. We are right now at the conclusion of Law Summit 2025, which was organized by Ekoching, and luckily I had the chance to shoot a small bit of podcast with none other than Mr. Anand Mishra. And if we talk about his whole profile, then it is going to be a podcast in itself, which will be just me praising his achievements. But if we try to brief it in short, then he is the director of law admissions at OP Jindal University, and he has done his BA honors from Patna, LLB from Delhi, LLM from Delhi, UGC NET in law, and he is a professor of practice and vice dean at OP Jindal University for the law department itself. So first of all, welcome to the whole Ekosphere, and we are so delighted to have you here, sir. So what I wanted to talk about, and what I wanted our viewers and the people who are watching us right now to have an insight on the fact that people should know why of their whole career choice, and law is a very esteemed career choice, right? Because law is known as the most respectable professions of the world. So what was your why for going into the legal fraternity?
Firstly, congratulations for organizing this law summit, and I'm happy to be here in Ahmedabad. And thanks for all the good work you are doing in a way promoting and inspiring young minds to study law, providing training to them for CLAT, LNAT, and other entrance exams. So that's a fantastic work. Now, what inspired me to study law way back in the year 2000 when I joined my LLB is something I will say I was deeply inspired by the influence this profession, this field of education has in human society. Also, the way our freedom struggle was led by lawyers, from Mahatma Gandhi to Pandit Nehru, Patel to Dr. Ambedkar, almost everyone who led this country was a lawyer in those times. And even now, the way the legal profession occupies its place in taking care of one of the principal organs of the state, the entire judiciary. So, anyone who is interested in justice, interested in having a rule of law society, and also interested in the study of Indian constitution, polity, legal system, they will be interested in taking up the law option. In today's time, it has become even more relevant with the way law has emerged as one of the finest career choices. Newer areas of practice have emerged, from corporate and commercial laws to intellectual property, from technology law and cyber law to even environment law practice, from taxation to alternative dispute resolution, and of course the traditional areas of law, including the constitutional, administrative law, or criminal law, or family law, or labor law and related practice. So it's a very diverse field. And with 5-year law program started after class 12, it's indeed one of the finest academic program offered in the country after school. So any good student who is not studying, say, medicine or engineering, and who is keen about exploring one of the most rigorous and academically challenging curriculum and courses, they should think about studying law after school.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. And as the Vice Dean and as being the Director of Law Admissions at Jindal Global Law School, what are the key qualities that you look for in a student for being them, for considering them to be eligible to be a part of such an esteemed law school?
So at Jindal Global Law School, we admit students on the basis of an entrance exam called LNAT UK. It's a mandatory entrance exam for admission to any of the LLB program, be it the 5-year integrated LLB programs, BCom LLB honors, BBA LLB honors, and BA LLB honors programs, or even 3-year LLB degree program, which is a postgraduate program. LNAT UK test is a test organized by LNAT consortium based in University of Oxford, and it's a test for most of the leading UK based law schools, including Oxford and Cambridge, King's College, UCL, London School of Economics, universities like Durham and Glasgow, and various other institutions. In India, we are the only law school which is a member law school, member of that consortium, and 100% of our admission in both 5-year and 3-year LLB program is done on the basis of LNET UK score.
Okay.
LNET UK is an interesting exam. Unlike the traditional CLAT, ILET, or other law entrance exams of the country, it has no questions on GK current affairs or legal aptitude or mathematics, or even for that matter, uh, English grammar and those things. It's an exam which has 12 passages to be solved. They are actually asked from diverse fields, and in 95 minutes, students have to answer 42 questions. There is a second part of exam which is an essay writing test. Many universities accept that, many do not. We decided not to accept the essay part. So we go for only the objective type questions, the multiple choice questions part. And this 42 marks, out of 42 marks, generally students who get 20 plus are selected for admission in our first merit list. So I wish all the students who are aspiring to study law in India, they should certainly take the LNET UK exam in the first place, because that's the only way you can become eligible for admission at Jindal Global Law School. And also that will, if you receive a good score, you may get substantial scholarships. So Jindal has 300 plus scholarships based only on LNAT UK score. And these scholarships range from 10% to 75% tuition fee, which substantially reduces the cost for a student to study. Of course, there is a parental income criteria, and the scholarship students are required to follow rules relating to scholarship. But it's a great opportunity. If you take LNAT, do well, you can study at Jindal, study at substantial scholarships as well.
So, could you share a small moment of your whole career that has, I would say, shaped you completely as a educator? Because you are have been an educator since more than the nights I have seen in my life. So, can you just tell me one moment and how it changed you and what was that moment?
So, Uday, if I look at my own personal inspiration in law and legal academic, it came from University of Delhi, Faculty of Law, where I was an LLB student at Campus Law Center. And we were blessed to have some of the finest law professors of the country teaching there in those times. I was taught by Professor B.B. Pandey, Professor M.P. Singh, Professor Mulchand Sharma, Professor Parmanand Singh, many distinguished, most distinguished law professors of the country. And looking at the way they contributed to the field and also inspired a whole generation of lawyers, judges, legal professionals, as well as academicians, it was their classes and teaching which inspired me to actually choose academia. And further, when I met Professor C. Rajkumar, our founding Vice Chancellor at OP Jindal Global University and founding Dean of the Law School, I experienced that what we are building in Sonipat is truly world class. This law school has capacity to challenge the best in the world, and at least in the law subject rankings of QS, we are the only law school which has been consistently ranked as one of the top 100 law schools internationally for last 5 years. We are 78th ranked this year, and I consider it a truly remarkable achievement for a
It is,
young
sir.
institution of
It
15
is.
years.
It is indeed a remarkable achievement in itself. Sir, e-coaching has been aiming to provide holistic guidance for their ambitious students, right? We always try to make sure that our students don't just mug up things, but they actually live the whole CLAT journey, and we try to shape them to be the best aspirational lawyers so that you guys don't have to work too hard on them. But how important is mentorship and guidance in academic success, especially in academic success in law fraternity, according to you?
So, not just in legal field, for that matter, any professional field, be it law, be it medicine, be it architecture, be it any profession, having good mentors and good professors is the key to success. And now our modern law schools are also having a comprehensive mentorship system where students are provided with faculty mentors, sometimes even the senior students, the good students of the law school, they mentor their juniors. There is a whole range of student mentorship being explored, being established in institutions. In our law school, we have even dedicated people. We have a team which looks after, providing mentorship to every student. There is even mentorship provided for internships and placements and careers in a big way. A dedicated office with some a big staff is what we call Office of Career Services in the law school, which takes care of career aspiration of every student who is part of the institution. So mentorship is critical. It's very, very important.
Yes, sir. Uh, sir, can you share a piece of advice that you might have gotten from your esteemed professors who have taught you at Delhi University, and you would like to pass on that advice to all the viewers, to all the CLAT aspirants especially, that they shall remember for their CLAT journey to be a bit easier, and either the CLAT journey or their whole legal field journey to make it a bit easier, and something that they should keep it with them till their grave.
Sure. So Uday, we don't accept CLAT
Yeah, yeah,
at Jindal. We
yeah.
accept only LNAT,
Yes, yes.
and it's more. I mean, it's more about the aspiration to study law at the finest institutions.
Yes, yes.
One particular exam doesn't define you.
True.
So, of course, one should work hard for the entrance exams because that determine which law school you study at. But my suggestion is students should take as many exams possible.
Correct.
And not just in India, I mean, even exploring higher studies internationally also could be a great idea. Though in legal field, it's always wise to do your first degree in your own country because of regulatory and other reasons. And we enable a lot of students to go abroad and study, but at the master's level. But I mean, if one single advice I will say for law students, when you join the law school, study law in a comparative and international manner. Never limit your legal studies to domestic and in a way limited to your own jurisdiction, limited to your own country's, case laws and statutes and all. It's very, very important because law is a global profession today, and the future belongs to those lawyers who are actually able to handle legal issues internationally. And for that, it's needed you study law in an international and comparative manner. That means you are doing a comparative study of law during your law school, as well as your research should be comparative and international in nature. So don't limit yourself with a single jurisdiction or just your own country, your own state, own city.
Correct. And I have seen OP Jindal, and honestly, one of my dearest friend is actually studying at OP Jindal right now. He is doing his LLM from OP Jindal, Sonipat only, and I have listened to the praises of OP Jindal itself, the infra, and especially how rigorous it is. And I do you think that, sir, the younger generation is pushing themselves a bit away from rigorousness, which is actually required in the legal field, uh, with the excuse of being smart work and everything. But actually, I think that what do you prefer the more? Like how a smart work shall be done, according to you, in the legal field?
So, Uday, academic rigor is important. You should not choose to study law if you are not inclined to work hard and study hard. Law as a profession requires lifelong learning. It requires a lot of reading, lot of writing, lot of researching, and these things involve a lot of hard work. So, a certain academic rigor is a must. Getting a law degree is a different thing, and becoming a good lawyer that requires a rigorous way to deal with law. So, the good law schools infuse that academic rigor in those their students, and you can find it's the students from the good law schools who publish. Sometimes they publish even in international journals. Sometimes, there is a culture of publishing and producing a scholarship. So I think that is important. Academic rigor is part of the journey at law school, and no smart work or no shortcut can make you a good lawyer.
True that, sir. And what is that one last advice that you would like to give to any aspirant who wants to jump into the legal field, who wants to come to OP Jindal or go to any other law school, finest law schools of India? One of them is OP Jindal, obviously. So, what would be your one advice to that aspirant who is listening to you right now, who is about to start their whole journey now? Who is thinking of it, whether they want to do law or not, or mostly have decided that yes, I want to pursue law, I want to be a lawyer, and is preparing for now LNET or CLAT or any other exam for law. So, what would be your one last advice to them?
No, I think once you are preparing for law entrance exams, practice a lot what we call the sample questions or mock papers, mock questions. That helps a lot in the entrance exam. So, whether you are preparing or reading a lot or not, but if you are doing uh, mock tests and sample test papers, and that also under examination conditions and practice well, that will ensure your success in some way. So, for LNET kind of exam which we use, if you look at it, it's a time management and a strong language skills. That means a strong reading comprehension skills and a bit of analytical skills. So, those skills can be built only by practicing more and more passages, more and more reading comprehensions, And my suggestion to the students is just practice as many mock tests, as many exercises as possible. Each day of your preparation should start with solving an exercise, solving a practice test. And once you are, you committed to study law, take as many exams possible. Don't limit yourself to one exam, say CLAT or some particular exam, because one exam can only give you one option.
Hmm. Multiple
And
exams will give you multiple
I mean,
options.
if you take many exams, you will get multiple options. You will be in a better position to choose the best option for yourself.
True that, sir. Very true. And one last question, sir, where I would like to conclude. Uh, I would like to know honestly about us, which is e-coaching, that how are we and how was your whole experience at Law Summit? I want an honest answer from your end, sir, so that if we have any drawbacks, we can work on it and just give better to the community, better to the students, better to the aspirants.
So, this summit is a very positive initiative. This helps even create more awareness and also guidance for the students. So, it's a very, very good initiative. My only wish is you should have more students and parents attending it. I know a good number of them attended it, but in a city like Ahmedabad, I wish you reach out to more class 11, 12th students. There are a lot of young and bright students who need to be inspired to think about studying law. And I wish you make it a regular activity, regular
We will.
initiative, and all the very best for this. Ekoching has done a great job.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Just one request, sir. To conclude the podcast, actually, we want to make our students feel one thing, that we have a tagline that we keep saying to our students, that ho jayega. So, can you just look into the camera and just ask them to like, share, and subscribe to eCoaching's YouTube channel? And remember, eCoaching hai to ho jayega.
So I can say e-coaching है तो हो जाएगा or students should be a part of your initiative, particularly those in Gujarat and Ahmedabad. So all the very best.
Thank you so much, sir.